Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Alright, let's get into today's video. In this one, we're going to be going over the max risk for Deserted Factory. And we're doing a different type of style where I commentate over the run when the run has already been done. And yeah, this max risk was fairly easy. And I don't know what they were thinking, because in the last CC, it was very, very terrible and horrendous to do. This one was very simple to do. All you need is basically a fast redeploy operator, since we don't have them banned or we don't have a class restriction for them, because Foss will basically one-shot all your operators with the purple shot because of our max HP being chopped in half. The deploy limit is a little bit annoying because I did bring a lot more ranged operators, but I couldn't bring too many of them, as you can tell later in the run. So yeah, so let's just run go through. No BGM because this BGM kind of annoys the crap out of me. I hope you guys understand that, because I did this last CC and it was pretty standard. So with this run, I went with a Blemmy Mudrock combo because the casters were basically one-shotting operators as well because of low HP. To deal with the Avengers, I did a mixture of Surtur and then just relying on Chen and Thorns to do most of the damage. I thought they were going to be a much bigger threat in this stage, but they are actually not too big of a threat, even though they had a risk too. Which kind of surprised me. See here, I kind of wanted to place AFIola down here, but I needed a extra deploy slot to place Zarya, and I also have a deploy slot open for Gravel. And this made me not be able to use AFIola for this stage, which I wanted to do because just in case of the Hateful Avengers and also Faust in general. But yeah, as you can see, the Avengers are being taken care of pretty easily with Thorns and Chulter. And here comes Faust. As you can see, Faust does a really big amount of damage to Zarya, which means that Zarya was not going to be surviving that purple shot. So yeah, Gravel is very good for this. If you want to use Project Red, Waifu, or Phantom, they work too. I wanted to bring Silver Ash as well, but for the redeploy time, but I didn't really think about the deploy limit. So yeah, it's pretty rinse and repeat. Just wait for Faust to shoot this purple arrow. It should take like 4 shots and then he'll shoot the purple arrow. The rest of the enemies are pretty straightforward. They are dealt really quickly with Blemmy, Chen, and Thorns. The first Hateful Avenger is on its way. As it gets in range, I activate Chulter Seal, and it should be dealt with pretty easily. Yep. I suggest getting Chulter from front support and making sure you place Chulter early so that she doesn't get shot by Faust. I think the casters are actually a bigger threat than most people think, just because they basically can one-shot smaller operators of like guard archetype as well. If you're struggling with it, you can bring 2 healers. Just make sure someone's healing the guard or something. I decided to put Mudrock there because I don't have to use a healer there. As you can see, the second Hateful Avenger's in. Chulter's skill was ready. And yeah, pretty much ended that. And here's where the run gets a little bit messy at the end here. It's because I wanted to kind of like execute it a little bit differently and not just wait it out for this long, since Foss is at full health and it's max risk. But as you can see, Zarya's taking the hits pretty normally, as expected, with their skill 1 and the help of Chulter. I kept Bloody Shine in for the talent so that Mudrock will be able to still use her skill on a enemy that cannot be blocked. Once again, rinse and repeat, it's pretty normal. Alright, here's where things get a little bit messy. I placed Warfrin here because I thought I had her on skill 2, but I didn't. I had her on skill 1, and that's why when I looked over while I was retreating Bagpipe, that Warfrin wasn't gaining any SP over there. I didn't realize Texas was gonna get one shot, which is why I didn't retreat her. And yeah, I had to retreat Warfrin there because I didn't realize I had her on skill 1. By the way, I only have her skill 7 for her. Yeah, skill level 7 for S1. Here I was trying to get DP for Shelter and Thorns, so Thorns can sort of soak damage, but as you can see, Surtur and Mudrock are doing a pretty decent job anyway. And it looked like I didn't need it. Yeah, one more purple shot and that was it. So yeah, it was a lot more simpler than I thought. As you can see, I didn't place A at all, so that was a free unit slot I could have used. But yeah, that was max risk on day 4 of Desert Factory. It was really easy for this CC, but we'll see what happens next time.